Hello, my name is Cari Louie, and my Multicultural Book Award is the Pura Belpré Award. The Pura Belpré Award was established in 1996. It was named after Pura Belpré, who was born on February 2nd, 1899 in Cedra, Puerto Rico, and she was the first Latina librarian at the New York Public Library. She died on July 1st, 1982 in New York City. This award is presented annually to Latina and Latino authors and illustrators whose outstanding work celebrates the Latino cultural experience for children and youth. The Pura Belpré Award is co-sponsored by the Association for Library Service to Children, ALSC, which is a division of the American Library Association that is dedicated to library services for children, and the National Association to promote library and information services to Latinos and the Spanish-speaking, Reforma, which is an affiliate of the American Library Association that focuses on promoting the development of library collections to include Spanish language and content that reflects Latino culture. The selection and presentation of the Pura Belpré Award begins with a committee that is made up of 6 members and 1 chair. They review submissions of publications from the current year, and these are to be awarded in the following calendar year. There are 2 medals awarded every year, one to an author and one to an illustrator who demonstrates outstanding work in celebrating the Latino culture. The recipients must be citizens or residents of the United States or Puerto Rico. The books may be published in English, Spanish, or bilingual, and must be published in the United States. The awards are presented every January at the American Library Association's midwinter meeting. The Pura Belpré Award is currently accepting submissions for the 2021 awards for books published in this current calendar year, 2020, by authors and illustrators who meet the award criteria. The submission deadline is the end of the calendar year, December 31st, 2020. The 2020 Pura Belpré Award winners are Sal and Gabby Break the Universe by Carlos Hernandez, which is a fun book, a Rick Riordan book about Sal and Gabby who have 2 things in common: raw chicken and the principal's office, which is where they meet. They discover that by traveling through space and time that there are big problems and little problems, and they figure it out. Dancing Hands, How Teresa Carreño Played the Piano for President Lincoln. It was illustrated by Rafael Lopez and written by Margarita Engel. It's a story about a family who leaves war-torn Venezuela and moves to the US. And Teresa Carreño is a pianist and wants to play for the president. Rafael Lopez's mixed media illustrations are vibrant, and they express the emotion of war, happiness through music, and through color and shapes. The 2019 Pura Belpré Award winners are The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, which is a coming-of-age novel about a teen named Xiomara Baptista who lives in Harlem, New York. And she feels the frustrations that normal teens face, and she takes those emotions out on paper. And the excitement begins when she is invited to join the school Poetry Slam Club. The Illustration Award winner is Dreamers, which is written and illustrated by Juji Morales, and it is a story about immigration and what immigrants bring with them when they leave their home country. Juji blends her pictures that beautifully, that really brings the story to life on the page. The 2018 Pura Belpré Award winners were Lucky Broken Girl by Ruth Behar, which is a story of a young Jewish Cuban girl who's establishing her life in Queens, New York. And she is in a car accident, and that changes everything after she ends up in a full body cast and is bedridden. And that is where the story of hope begins. And the Illustrator Award was presented to La Princesa and The Pea, which is illustrated by Juana Martinez-Neal and written by Susan Middleton Elia. It's a Peruvian twist on the classic tale, The Princess and the Pea, and the illustrations are very mixed media, soft and warm, and they really bring this Peruvian culture to life. Library displays of the Pura Belpré Award can be found at the American Library Association's store. Here's a list of references that I used to create this presentation, and thank you for listening.